What is going on, you guys? This is Ryan sitting in a Skype call with London, and they just announced the Road to the Playoffs, set information, everything that is about Road to the Playoffs. We have information on right now. Of course, this is going to be on London's channel as well, so what's going on, you guys? London's not doing the intro for this video, I am. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Road to the Playoffs. We're going to go ahead and start with the very first paragraph here. I'll go ahead and put it off to London, let him do some talking a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and see what we got. All this stuff looks pretty crazy, so let's go ahead and get on into it.
Alright, so if you guys are brand new to Ultimate Team this year, Road to the Playoffs is something pretty big that they do. You know, during the NFL season, they swap out all the items in the game, give them updated items, you know, possibly give some guys some elites that do deserve them at this point within the year. They give brand new solo challenges, brand new collections this year known as sets, and just overall, some really awesome high-rated player items. And this year, I gotta be completely honest, it went further than my expectations, and they really added a lot of stuff to the Road to the Playoffs. So, I mean, this is my reaction to the very first time we've even seen it. You're hearing us conversating with one another, our initial reactions, and everything so far looks really, really nice. The first thing we see here is a 90 overall Frank Gore, and they say that the players have gotten bigger, stronger, faster, and smarter during the first 8 games of the season, and the same will happen with the players in MUT. So, you guys know Road to the Playoffs does begin tomorrow, November 6th. You're going to have new people in packs, like I said, new solo challenges, new sets, and so many more exclusive rewards. So, Ryan, what do you think about this Frank Gore and your overall reaction to everything else that we have so far?
I mean, I really like the card designs. Big shout out to Billy. I know that he's working on those like crazy. I mean, there's so much crazy stuff here. Like I said, like London said, actually, we're all just now seeing this pretty much for the first time. We skimmed through it, looked at it, and then we said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a video together. Let's go through it live. You can hear our reactions, everything. And, you know, everything looks pretty awesome so far. So right here it does say new elites are in packs. Many players have improved enough to get brand new alternate versions of their player items. Some outstanding performers that were gold tier are now rewarded with elite versions. So the guys that you've seen at the beginning of the year, you're like, oh my goodness, why doesn't he have an elite item? Well, now he does. Golds go to elites. Elites get better versions of elites. And right there you see Frank Gore is one of the prime examples of a gold player getting an elite item. So that's always nice to see. It says along with new images and new art treatments, many of these will have 2 team styles instead of just one, and their overall rating range from 87 to 92. There are 25 new elite versions of Road to the Playoffs, but old elites are still available to help players complete sets. And then it moves down here and shows you a gold Blake Bortles,
who was formerly a silver, just throwing that out there.
Yep, and he is 82 overall with long pass style. And it says new golds are also in packs. Elites aren't the only new additions. Some silver tier items have been upgraded to gold, as London just said. Road to the Playoffs includes more than 100 new golds that have overalls above 80.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. As in addition, more 500 of these new gold versions features a new or a different team style from the previous item. So previous gold player items will remain in packs to help complete sets. That's really nice to hear. I was definitely expecting them to take all those out and make it really, really hard to complete sets, but they're actually going to keep some of them in there. So we're going to go ahead and throw it off to London again. And there's some really nice player items right here that I see coming up.
Yeah, so we have a 97 Flashback Charles Woodson, as well as a 92 Elite Julius Thomas. And, you know, while we have the picture on the screen, I just want to go back to what Ryan said just a moment ago, where they said old elites are still available to help players complete sets. That is something that they really needed to do because, you know, in order for people to become a MUT master, you need those base elites, which we were kind of afraid that they would take out of the game if they followed the formula that they went with last year. And in order to complete the Grandmaster set, which is coming whenever, maybe it's in this article, I honestly don't know at this point, but we'll get to that if it is in here. You have to do MUT Master to complete Grandmaster, and you can't do it without the base elite. So a very good thing there, leaving them in the game. I was kind of afraid they'd take them out. And, you know, for those of you that have been hitting me up saying that you have sold your elites, that's no big deal. With so much new content coming out that are high overall rated, you're easily going to be able to buy back your team, and you'll probably come out of this making coins as you buy all of those players back. So what do you think about that? And go ahead and talk about the new flashbacks.
All right, so like London just said, if you sold your team off, definitely you may come out with making, a really decent profit, buy some new cards. All these cards look really awesome. And you said let's talk about the new flashback cards. Charles Woodson looks amazing. Mm-hmm. I mean, they now have, I guess, a blue background. There's going to be hopefully a lot of different cards that we see in flashbacks that we have not seen in previous years, but it's kind of hard to do that. I mean, there's not too many players in the NFL right now that can go back and say, okay, this guy needs to get a card from his previous team, a flashback card, because mostly all the players from Madden 25 are still in Madden, 15, and they're all going to have the same flashback. So maybe we'll see some new ones, maybe we won't, but definitely the 97 overall Charles Woodson is going to be a very, very highly sought after card. Charles Woodson is always really good in Madden, and I'm really definitely interested to see what's coming very soon here. Moving on to the article right here, we have new trial version players. So a few elite items are also available on a trial basis. These are identical to the regular versions found in packs. There's a time limit on these items, and their attributes will revert to their original versions after a few days. So basically, you can go ahead and go into the card offers, get yourself a trial player, one of these elite cards that they have here, and, you'll be able to play with it for a little bit, and then it'll revert back. So that's always nice to see. 2 trial version players will be offered with boosted overalls lasting from Thursday until the morning of Monday, November 10th. They are Julius Thomas at 7,500 coins, and we have Charles Woodson Flashback Edition for 15,000 coins.
That's going to be one of the items that sells the most this weekend. That's going to be really crazy, seeing a lot of people trying him out. So,
oh yeah,
that's a really nice addition because a lot of people wanted this when they teased us with a little bit of it last year, and for whatever reason, I guess it was glitched out and they had to get the kinks sorted out. But it looks like they have brought it back for Madden 15, and there's going to be a lot of people excited about trying these players out to see if they want to go ahead and pick them up for their team. And, if they're putting out new flashback players, do you think the market on the elite badges is going to go up because these guys are higher overall rated?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, you're going to see badges go from, I think they're currently at 60, maybe you'll see them go up to 70, 80, because everyone's going to be wanting to do these flashback packs now. There's all these new flashback cards in the game. And then, of course, mostly all these new sets you're going to see in the game also are going to have elite badges. So if you have elite badges, please hold on to them. Do not sell them now. Hold on to them. Wait until this all comes out, and you're going to make a killing off elite badges. I'm kind of mad at myself now that I see all this. I sniped an elite badge for like 45K earlier, and I sold it for like 62. Probably should have kept a hold of that for a little bit, because London, how many elite badges are up on PS4 right now? Like 15?
Yeah, earlier today there was a really small amount, but just a little bit earlier I did check them again and there was like 20. So it has gone up a little bit, but maybe the legend packs, people trying to get those elite sets done like we were talking about, maybe they were scared that they were going to take them out, and then people couldn't do the team captain sets to become a MUT master. So probably just a lot of brain-boggled people just trying to scramble and complete as many sets as possible. Maybe that's why they're wearing as many as normal.
Yeah. All right, tell them about these new solo challenges. This picture looks really, really cool. There's a lot of new stuff here. 256 new Road to the Playoff solos, MVP solos, dual style. What is all this stuff? Let's go ahead and see it.
All right, so we got Road to the Playoffs, and it finishes the regular season schedule for each NFL team. That's 8 new solo challenges for each team, so the difficulty for these new sequences are just like the early season groups, and badge packs are also included in the rewards. Now, players don't have to complete the first 8 games of the season to unlock Road to the Playoffs, so that's really nice there. And you guys do see in the picture, featured on the actual tab, it says the MVP Road to the Playoffs, 0 of 32 games. And these are similar to the Elite Solo Challenges at the beginning of the game's release. So that's 32 all new, all Madden solo challenges with excellent rewards, including 5 badge packs, a large coin reward, and elite collectibles needed for MVP sets. And also, players aren't required to complete the original Elite Solo Challenges to unlock the MVP solos. So that's really, really nice to hear, and I'm going to go ahead and let Ryan talk to you guys about the dual style solo challenges that he was just talking about.
All right, dual style solo challenges. Have not heard about this. It says dual style solo challenges are added to the style category in solo challenges. Players must build teams that feature a pair of offense or defensive styles in order to complete. That's 12 sequences of 4 games each for a total of 48 new solo challenges. Exclusive rewards include dual-style items from Silver, Gold, and Elite tiers. Winning the final game in each sequence earns a dual-style coach with a +2 to team boost to an important attribute. And the picture we have here displays the Rams, the Raiders, and of course the Ravens. Says add the collectible from the Rams MVP challenge, 2 elite badges, that's crazy, and players from packs to receive a 93 overall, Rodney McLeod, free safety with 20, and run stuff, and it's really hard to read here, and road, what is that? And a Roadmaster collectible?
That's what it looks like to me.
Roadmaster, okay. And it looks like the Ravens one, if I can read it, Jimmy Smith, and then the Raiders is also Justin Tuck. So you actually get a player for these, and I didn't say something about a coach somewhere here. You get a style coach at +2 to team boost. So that's pretty crazy, guys. These new sets are going to be really, really crazy right here. You have a lot of good players you can get from these. And I'm going to go ahead and let London talk about the new MVP sets here, it says.
Right. So, I mean, we're just, getting the information about the road to the playoffs. And so far, for those of you that spend a lot of time on this game, having already become a MUT master, finishing every solo challenge, this is going to keep you guys busy for a while. So, the brand new MVP sets, players that complete the MVP solo challenges can earn collectible rewards to finish new MVP sets. These sets unlock new 93 overall MVP elite player items, and there's one for each and every individual NFL team. And you do see the legacy coach here of Dick VERMEIL, and what is that, +2 to strength and +2 to pursuit with speed run and pass rush. So that looks really, really nice. And we also have legend coaching sets, which, achieving milestones in head-to-head seasons gives players the chance to receive the special Road to the Playoffs Legacy collectibles. And what they tell us is that when players collect a Legacy coach and a corresponding collectible in the new coaching legend sets, players receive improved versions of each of those coaches featuring 2 different styles and boosts. So, I mean, we have a lot of stuff being put into the game with this update. And I guess I'll go ahead as we focus on this next picture. I'll let Ryan tell you guys about this because it looks really, really interesting and probably one of the more popular sets, which is going to be with Road to the Playoffs. So go ahead and tell them about it.
All right, real quick, I just want to touch on the fact that the way they have it formatted on the website we're looking at right now, actually, when I was reading the MVP sets and stuff like that, they have the text below it. So I thought the dual style solo challenges was the picture corresponding to that below, but the MVP sets were the things I showed you guys. London read off the text for it, and then the coach was the coaching legend set. So there is some crazy stuff I'm seeing right here. So Madden 25 throwbacks. Add badges to this set to unlock a random player who was released in last year's Madden Ultimate Team 25. Now, it doesn't exactly say what type of player you get. I would imagine, do you think it's going to be a Madden 25 player, like one of those,
with that actual picture on the card?
Yeah, Justin, like Justin Smith. What else was there in Madden 25 cards?
Michael Vick.
Yeah, Michael Vick. There's all those crazy players. There's 20 badges you have to put in here. Maybe there's 20 different players you can get. I don't know. It's just some theory right here, but we also see right next to that wheel of contracts, add 1 silver badge and 2 bronze badges to this set to earn, it says to earn, what is that?
Maybe
I can't even really.
A spin of the wheel?
Yeah.
I guess.
Some sort of spin of the wheel, and you get between 10 and 250 contracts for doing that. So 1 silver and 2 bronze just to get, some contracts. A lot of people play a lot of games, and people really need contracts, so just throw in 1 silver, 2 bronze. That's not too much coins. You get yourself a random kind of spin, and you get you have a chance to get 250 contracts. That would be really, really awesome, and definitely I could see a lot of people using that set. So it's nice to see some new things in the vault that we can use. But it does say right here, new vault sets. 3 sets in the vault category have new rewards. Flashback, Monday Night Football Heroes, and Premium Alternates. Monday Night Heroes will have their boosted versions improved by 2 to 3 points. That's cool to see. Brand new vault sets for Road to the Playoffs include Madden 25 throwbacks providing rewards from previous versions of Madden Ultimate Team. In addition, Premium Alternates now earn 2 alternate items for each completed set instead of just 1. That is also great. I don't do those sets.
I haven't done one either.
Yeah. To be completely honest with you, I don't do the premium alternates. It's just not my thing. I don't want to put in all those badges just to get, like a Browns throwback uniform. But a lot of people do love just mixing and matching uniforms and getting playbooks and stuff like that. So I could definitely see a lot of people doing that. And you do get 2 now instead of just 1. And then real quick, we have another image here. I'll go ahead and do this one, let Lennon do the next one. New warehouse sets. Now this image right here, it says free agency or free agent secondary. Add these free agent safeties and cornerbacks to this set to earn 10 badge reward pack. So all those free agent cards that, you've been seeing and stuff, maybe they'll have some new road to the playoff free agents, but those cards are no longer useless. You can actually add those to this set and get a 10 badge reward pack. And it does say, due to player demand, 5 free agent sets have been added to the warehouse, and players can add free agent players to receive 10 badge packs. So that's always, really nice to see that cards are not completely useless anymore in this game. They actually make use of the cards that you would just randomly quick sell and not care about it. So go ahead and switch it on over to London, and we're going to go ahead and finish this off. There's not too much stuff left, so let's go ahead and see what else we have in store here.
All right, and real quick, before we move on, I just want to go ahead and point out the free agent sets. Now, although it's not exactly 100% what the Texas Boy 91 was pushing towards, at least it seems like they pretty much heard his video, they heard his voice, and they have added sets for free agents. So that's really, really nice. I do give them my applause for at least, taking some feedback into consideration for the road to the playoff release. Whether they took the idea from Texas Boy or not, it's still a really nice idea for the game. And moving on to our last and final picture for the road to the playoffs, we have a new Roadmaster set. And you guys see it on your screen right there along with the dual Style Master. So a lot of stuff to be done in Ultimate Team. Starting with Road to the Playoffs once again, you're going to have a lot of time put into this game once again. So the new Roadmaster set requires 5 head-to-head season collectibles and 4 of the 32 collectibles from the MVP sets, as well as the single dual style champion collectible. Players will not need the MUT Master collectible to complete the Roadmaster set, so that is a very, very big plus. And also, completing the Roadmaster set is not as difficult as the MUT Master set that was available upon the release of Madden 15. So some very, very big news there. And, just to go ahead and close this thing off with, they said, see you on the road. Road to the playoff updates in Madden Ultimate Team 15 with hundreds and hundreds of item solo challenges and sets. If you haven't started your Madden Ultimate Team Legacy with a free starter team, now is a great time to jump on board. So even if some people are watching this that don't have the game just yet, once you pick it up, whenever that may be, if you're getting it this year, you already have so much stuff to do. And just my general overlook of the promo, all in all, I gotta say it looks a lot better than Madden 25's Road to the Playoffs. So one more time, I'm gonna throw it back off to Ryan, who is going to end the video. But Road to the Playoffs, a very, very big change coming in Ultimate Team in a lot of positive ways. And they touched up on so much stuff. Hopefully it's going to keep everyone happy, everyone playing, and it's going to be pretty crazy to see how the market changes with all of these new items put into the game. So one more time, Ryan, what are your thoughts?
All right, 2 quick things right here. We didn't really touch on exactly what players you get from these 2 sets that it shows you here. It does say you get a 96 overall Earl Thomas with +2 to hit power for your team boost. And it says it is auctionable and tradable for the Roadmaster. You also get 100,000 coins, so that's really, really nice to see. And then the dual master style, you can see the 2 players here. It's Marquise Pouncey and Ryan Kerrigan, both 95 overall. Pouncey will give you +1 to impact blocking, and Kerrigan will give you +1 to acceleration. So that's really cool. Another thing I want to say is, holy cow, 970,000 points. Whoever is playing on this right now went full on Mikey Sweats mode. Holy crap. I just now seen that as you were talking. I'm just like, wow, bro, he's going to be playing Road to the Playoffs like crazy. Anyways, that is the Road to the Playoffs. All the crazy new features into the game. Definitely a lot better than Madden 25. I'm not going to say it is better than Madden 25. It looks better than Madden 25. We don't know exactly what type of pull rates we're going to be getting. We don't know how hard this stuff is going to be to actually do. But one thing is for certain, tomorrow is going to be a really fun day. I think right off the bat, a lot of people are going to be ripping packs. They're going to be talking about the promos. They're going to be talking about the sets. A lot of good pulls are going to be tweeted on the Ultimate Team Twitter. And, just overall, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Even if it turns out to be bad, I think at least, all this information right here, really cool to see. A lot of new stuff in the game. All the boring, stuff that's been in the game for the past couple months is now kind of getting irrelevant. And we have a whole new set of stuff. So hopefully this does turn out to be great. I definitely want it to be great. I want to get back into MUT like I used to be, just playing every single day, having fun, doing solos, doing sets, making a bunch of coins, a lot of videos for you guys. So road to the playoffs. Please, I'm praying, please be good, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. This has been the video. I'm Ryan. That's London. And we're going to go ahead and end this. And I'm going to do London's outro. And until next time, guys, roll Tide.